Just don't put no dark. Don't put no dark colors, dude. Don't. You're trying to blend it in. Trying to blend into lines.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. Out of the end zone, he's stopped at the 15. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the gun again to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you take people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense.
Damn, dude's in front of my ring.
Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at 26 for the first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end run.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Caught in the backfield, it's Robbins. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34.
Not simple, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Pulls and throws.
How do you catch that bullshit, dog?
Punch it at the 39 after picking up 5.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
Quick release by the QB. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions. You got to make fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around and talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
The Huskers have it with the 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Pitts. They made the stop, but not before they do their work up and pick up the first down.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in college football, would be legal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays, linemen start to creep further down the field. I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating.
And the Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get into your playmaker. A lot of times they're dancing into the bigger plays than they did here, but it was still a tough game.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. They've got the play ball up. Fumble, it's out. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Georgia. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous business.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is a defensive play streak.
Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, and they don't stop you until the band's done.
Kickoff running on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets it to the 23.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every quarter. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, on second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Using his legs, it's Madden. Just working and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Cornhuskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Under fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Madden. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield.
Still didn't get off this line. Damn, bro. I didn't get that ball off and slow.
The Huskers are rolling down the field. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I'll tell you what, I love no hesitation. I love my quarterback to make that RPO read, throw it to the right really quickly, but just got to be a little bit more accurate, maybe not rush it so much.
Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. A strike downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now in that big play to the 29.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run
Trusty. Come on, man.
He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's got it on the line. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
And he runs a quick out route. This is the time the quarterback has to trust him to throw the football. You can tell they focus the time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The Cornhuskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with him.
Damn, guys.
Done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, just defense pass. You see the big passing situations, passing downs. Really good job on the offense. Committing to the run game. Not abandoning it, not get yourself in a 3rd down situation.
The Huskers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right on the money. They get down to 7 on that pass play in prime position for score. Defense wants to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And we come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And no chance of return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The run from the shotgun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Man, second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D-line and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Finds a little space.
Damn, guys, blocked up better.
Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming into this game. He knew his DBs had to tackle well.
Damn, guys. Those running blocking guys.
In this first drive.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. This is a design run. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth down in their first drive. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Stupid fucking thing. Hey, dumb.
Fuck! Get there. A fourth down stop.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You take chances. And you do about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is you got your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're trying to find a way to get a stop and break something.
The gift back.
Pop that ball, boy. Should pop that ball.
And I kind of like how the running back doesn't just get downhill when you see an open offense move so fast. Be decisive. Stick your foot pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to lose the play.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Intercepted. Big play. Stop the drive.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break up the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. He might want another play. Off the play fake on first down. He loads it high and deep down the left side. It's caught. And they'll bring it down to the long completion. A chunk play for the offense.
And that has got to be a touch defense. There's no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
You fucking slow-ass running back. You knew you had that.
He picks up 5 yards.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, offensive coordinator, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
The Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level, getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Should have kept going out. He pancaked him, man.
And they'll stay on the attack from there.
Where is it?
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back.
Why did they do that to my dude? Why did they do that to my dude? Wide open touchdown. Why would they do that to him? That's never happened. Fuck, nigga.
Looking to convert on third and short. From the gun on third down. He's going to run. He's there to make the stop, and not before he sets up this offense first and goal on the setup.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And the Dogs trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting a run. They had the box crowded. That's what the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Defense blows up, keeping its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Precision blocking up front, creating the open lane, and the running back followed in beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line. That makes no sense. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Trying to add another.
Gotta grind it out, grind it out.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they got.
Let's go, boys! Let's go, boys! Let's go, nigga!
The sport is as healthy as ever.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. Clock stopped. We have reached 2-minute timeout. And they've got a chance to wrap this thing up before the break.
Let's get coming out in there.
And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running back up for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight end and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes. And the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. It makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
Going to take a shot on second and short. He'll throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Robbins. He gets it up to the midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
They got it, man.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open, to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to kick it into the drive. Clock's running, second down coming. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, no run on that play at all.
About all you say is do better. But that's the problem. They able to do better.
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Pucks it out of the air. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that one.
Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains in at the 22. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the change and wind the clock. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it at just a few. We got a timeout here late in the first half. They'll try to get more points on the board.
Oh, that's fine.
The Cornhuskers have moved it inside the 20. Pulls and fires complete.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Third down, red zone play. Crowd alive.
Yeah.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really good. He's pressing too much. Just another job for quarterback. You better protect him. I don't care how good you are, you better protect him.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On the move. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Quarterback keeper. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with a halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback ball come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Off-play action on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
I said to a short, I got greedy like game.
But the long pass is incomplete.
And that's just a play that you have got to make if you're going to win this game. You're not going to get a lot of chances like that. You might not get another receiver that open for the rest of the season.
They'll try to run. Finds Zach Reese, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. He's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Fuck, wrong guy, wrong quarterback.
First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket.
Wrong fucking quarterback.
All eyes on
I got scared to throw it.
And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy.
Georgia lining up to fire away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work.
What do we see?
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback, he's got to be a CEO. He's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, man. That's what it sounds like on the sideline. Coaches, we got to stop turning the football over.
The Huskers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They are on the move down to the 32. They pick up another 1st down.
I don't like that lineup.
Good job by the receiver there. Not to let him coverage, but to find the spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, and those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They
Damn, guys.
zone, and they executed that perfectly.
First down, physicality is football. Being able to run the football in great balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a freeze, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Snags it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers! A methodical drive that they finished finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? You see him move all over the field. It's kind of like where his ball goes. You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get a touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Akron has been blitzed from the opening kick. As you can see, the score right now is on lock 2-0. They're trailing by 21 to Buffalo. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update. Kevin, let us know when he goes final. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And he was loose and out the gate. It doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
That is a really good big throw. Think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks in Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. When you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
Now across the 50 at the 48-yard line. They'll have it first and 10. Off play action. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it to force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as we saw, lost yards.
Got stuffed on first down and 2nd and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, throw. Fires to the big fella.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan, limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
The Dogs are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. On the run, still looking. Running to Reed. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
The name of the game is trying to pressure the quarterback. These bootlegs do a really good job moving the quarterback's launch point. And then guess what? Now he gets to run the football. So he gets outside the pocket, makes guys go silly with speed, and gets big chunks of yards.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down. Red zone still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to the ground with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he's an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, uses athleticism, uses speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you can find in the entire country.
Firing to the right, complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. These two guys just on the same wavelength. They make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and
Dave, how's
hundreds
the
of
tiger,
thousands of
man?
balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third downs.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Some early movement along the offensive line, and
I felt like it was defense.
Mental errors like that just Hill will try. See if they can overcome it. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's due. Here's a hit. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. A big turnover here for the defense to end the quarter. They fought tooth and nail for three, and it's all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision that he made there on that RPO. No one's going to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make it one back.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. And off from the shotgun. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the offensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. Turning it on. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
And the Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Finds his tight end. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
There's a reason third down is kind of money back. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver.
At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story that goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They move on top here on the fourth.
And this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about some horizontal traffic forward. That's not three points from TDs they've allowed.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Yeah, they take too long, so let me pick.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Things did not go the way they planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this big game. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss of the last play. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moving out of the pocket. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck with the two. They'll get set for the kick at that safety. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically to length the field. Much better starting point this time.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you drop a lead late in the game like this, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space. That is exactly what this offense is doing.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas. Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, fourth and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Under fire. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to run something, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good, you're late in the ball game, and you go for it. So you're just trying to listen to their job. I like the offense, doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get us your job, and you did it.
And Georgia, we need to go back to work on offense. Not the day they hope to have.
Aw, man.
Team going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this back.
Man, motherfuckers.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open.
Damn, he was gone. They fucking pulled me into you backwards.
Man, coaches talk about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum.
He was gone, dog.
Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative. Whatever that looks like for this offense, something that jumpstart that. Because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give credit because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big element for this offense coming with. The defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And the Dogs want to crank the tempo. He'll take it himself. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a man. It's Duke. Pressure coming.
You fucking idiot. What the fuck, you idiot?
Turns it on down the left side.
Fuck.
The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. How about this defense?
Hey, so bad.
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week one is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the kick is
What an
good.
idiot.
There is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for rusting the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first. Off to the races to the right. Past the 20. Touchdown Bulldogs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
They'll run play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He makes the grab for the two-point conversion, and now they're down last single possession late. That kind of drive will boost your confidence one way. Hit a big pass, but a touchdown. They still need a touchdown and two-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here at the fourth. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team, true to its name, as they make the grab to get the ball. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Okay, Justin, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You want to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball.
No doubt. Yeah, I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, Dave, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football game.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Robbins. They'll make the stop, but that first down off the ice, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And they'll take a knee.
How much fun is that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I watch good teams play anytime. Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off, but there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We can watch these every week. Love all these games because they're competitive, great talent on the field. Calling a football some of that. Yeah, the higher ranked team was ranked higher. At the end of the day, it came down to it. They made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers. They're both going to make a lot of noise with the college football season. Give the higher ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reed Davis. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College